Mark Cuban says he works 24 hours a day to kick his competitor's ass. Does this hold true in the game of business? I actually know Mark Cuban a little bit. I don't know that anybody works 24 hours a day, but he is a hard worker. But you know what? He likes what he does. When you own the Dallas Mavericks, it's fun to go into work. When you got a top TV show, fun to go to work. You know what I'm saying? One of the problems is you probably don't like what you're doing to make money. Only make money in things you like to do. Occasionally you have to temporarily do a little bit of stuff you don't like, but don't stay there long. Ty, why are you in the basement? Because this is the basement. I have a house outside the city, and so, what?
Oh, you reset it.
Yeah, I reset it. And so, this is my gym down here. Ty, you should be on Shark Tank. I got my own show, investor show. I mean, I guess I would go, but TV to me, it's cool. Everything's going online. Everything's going online, man. Ty, you're a legend. Respect you for that. That's why I'm nosediving into the cannabis business. A lot of people going in there. Be smart. Be smart. Should you rent a Ferrari? Renting a Ferrari is very expensive. Buying or leasing, it depends. One, do you have the cash flow to support it? Two, do you love Ferraris? Never get stuff just to show off. I have nothing in my life just to show off. I don't wear any jewelry because I never cared about jewelry. If I'm in my basement, I'll shoot in my basement. I don't care. If I'm in a mansion, I'll shoot in a mansion. People do what you like. I just do whatever if I'm in Miami, I shoot from Miami. You know, if I'm on my farm and I'm with horses, I shoot from the farm. That's all my social media is. It's not showing off. It's actually a 24/7 reality show showing people what I do. And then you can modify it for whatever you like or don't like. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you like, don't like. Keep the best, leave the rest from my life. For all of you who are sure you're way smarter than me, you just haven't gotten your chance, great. I hope you're way smarter than me, you know? What do you think about a cannabis affiliate site? For sure, can make money as an affiliate marketer. Ty, you can lease a car, put it on Turo. Yes, you can. Just make sure people don't trash it and you got the right insurance. Ty, you recommend your courses alone or hire someone else to help you? Always start your stuff alone and then delegate later. Ty, you should do a boxing match with Uncle G. I'll box any influencer in the business space. Tony Robbins is a pretty big dude, and he got big hands. I'll go in a ring with any business influencer that wants to go in there with me. I mean, there's some influencers I don't want to go in the ring. I'm friends with some of the Gracies. I wouldn't want to go in. Conor McGregor is an influencer. If I'm talking about the business influencer in my world, I will take that. I will take that. Maybe I'll lose, but I've been in a few real fights in my day. So, maybe they have too. Ty, what about Alex Becker? I know Alex Becker. I don't know what he's doing these days, but yeah. Ty, I have a business making me $5 million a year. How come I haven't heard from you? I don't know. Why would you hear from me? You think I got a phone book, call up everybody doing $5 million a year? I honestly don't care. I mean, I have friends that are broke and friends that are rich. Elon Musk? I wouldn't call Elon Musk a business influencer. I would box Elon Musk. He's a big dude. I've met him quite a few times and talked with him. Logan Paul. Logan Paul's a tough dude. Wrestler, you know what I mean? I think he grew up wrestling. Ty, what are your thoughts about Cardone Capital? He's raised a lot of money doing real estate. I know a lot of people like it. Can't speak too much to a lot of this stuff, you know, because I haven't looked into everything. What are you drinking that? They lie about the ingredients. I don't drink too much of it, but once in a while. Somebody said their bet is on Ty. John Cena would be fun. I would not fight John Cena. No. I met The Rock the other day, and Jason Statham. I went with them, spent the day on they're shooting the new Fast and the Furious movie in London. The Rock is big. I will tell you this: The Rock is bigger in person than I thought. One of the ways there's 3 ways I can tell you how to know who you wouldn't want to get in a fight with. Just 3 simple ways. One, if their nose is very crooked, because it means they've been in a lot of boxing fights. My boxing trainer, he's been in 39 street fights. He's from Central America, and he's lost 1 where he pulled his shirt off and the guy knocked him out. Second is ears. If their ears are all mangled up, that means they've been wrestling for a long time. And the third is if they have huge wrists. Wrists are the biggest predictor of how much strength you have. So The Rock, like Rome, you guys see him, that's with me sometimes. He's 6'6", 330 pounds. The Rock has bigger wrists. I bet you The Rock has like 9-inch wrists, which is a lot of strength. It shows your bone structure, and you can't change it by lifting weights. No matter what you do, your wrists right here don't get really any bigger. Floyd Mayweather, hell no. Dude, Floyd Mayweather, you ever seen that guy throw a jab? You would not want to box Floyd Mayweather, I promise you this. Okay, let's do some giveaway. Mark Zuckerberg. I take my chances on Mark Zuckerberg. You give me The Rock, I'd take 2 Zuckerbergs. 3, I would rather fight at the same time than 1 Rock. Jason Statham's not such a big guy, but he's in great shape, you know what I mean? Canelo, no. No professional boxer. Professional boxer, people don't understand how fast the professional boxer will hit you. Now, if I could tackle him and do a takedown, I got a bit. No, boxers that hit you fast, you will be done. Somebody said Mark Zuckerberg will crush you in them New Balances. Get a Zucker punch. Okay. Fight Warren Buffett. I'll take my chances. Buffett's 90. Reid Hoffman, in my mentor box company, teaching the billionaire who started LinkedIn. So I'm not going to say anything about him because he's a business ally now. Fight Joe Rogan. No, Joe Rogan is a black belt. No, you do not want to fight Joe Rogan. No, no, no. I have the same lineage of teachers in jiu-jitsu, but I'm not a black belt. He got his black belt. I think he got it from Jean-Jacques Machado, who I train with sometimes, and I train with the brother Higa Machado. No, Joe Rogan is tough. Do not touch Joe Rogan. I can promise you that. What belt am I? Blue belt. Joe Rogan would kick someone in half. Yeah. Can you just put it in? Oh, you can't? Okay. Khabib. Heck no. This is a funny one. Ed Milet. Don't really know him. Jeff Bezos. I take my chances on Bezos. Eddie Bravo gave him his belt. Yeah, but Eddie Bravo got his belt from Machado. Somehow he's through the Machado. Gary V. I don't know. I don't know if he trains. I don't know anything about it. What? Jesse Smollett? How about against Zach? I spar against Zach sometimes.
I got a good balance.
Same people thinking they can fight a professional boxer think they can hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. All right, before I give this money away, I'll tell you a true story. I trained sometimes with Boz Rutan. He would train me one-on-one. If you don't know who he is, he won 2 UFC heavyweights. I just saw him. He was training with Conor McGregor the other day, I think. Anyway, he's in the Hall of Fame for fighting, and he taught me a way you can punch anybody. So even when you try to fight pro, I have a lot of pro trainers. They're pro fighters. Giga is a pro fighter that trains me. I've trained with a lot. Henner Gracie, you know. I even know I had at the house the guy who started the UFC. So he's actually a red belt in jiu-jitsu. There's only a few. It's Henner Gracie's father. And so I've been around and I fought Higa Machado, who gave me my blue belt, is a badass. He won 700 matches in a row in Brazil. And he was the youngest black belt in America in jiu-jitsu. And he has a coral belt. He's like 200. He was like 280-pound guy. Anyway, that's who I trained with. And so Boz Rutan came one time, And so when you try to fight a pro fighter like a boxer, okay, I'm okay. My hands are faster than the average person in boxing, but not against the pro. So I'm against this. Bas Rutten comes, and it's really hard to hit him. You think you can hit people with your hands, but these guys are masters of pacing, and they keep the right distance, and they can move. So he was hitting me like 30 times, and I had like 30 people visiting me. So I was getting embarrassed. So to all my friends, and I remembered there's a way you can pretty much always hit somebody. Little street. If you do a punch, a body blow, and at the same time you hit with just an overhand left, it almost always connects. People drop a little bit. So I did this. I was getting embarrassed, and I finally was like, you know what? I am going to hit Bas Rutten because I was like getting mad. So I, wow, right to the chest, but it's kind of a feint, right? You go whap, and I hit him in the head real hard, and he got so mad he like lost control. He like forgot he wasn't in the UFC. So he took me down, and he's from this thing called like shoot. He's from the Netherlands, so they do this thing, I think it's called shoot box. They do a lot of weird leg locks. They basically snap your knee or your ankle. So he got me in probably the worst leg lock I've ever been in. And Higan Machado was there, and Higan was like, because he's Brazilian, his English is funny, he's kind of like, bro, I was going to have to jump on Boss and save your leg. He had my leg. Oh, man. It's almost, in jiu-jitsu, it's considered dirty locks. Like, you don't do it. But it was kind of like, it's like the Hulk. When the Hulk got mad, he just lost control. So what I learned is, when you're fighting really somebody badass, don't hit them too hard because they get mad. Anyway. So, Ty, how did you not get mad? I was in a lot of pain. You could not get mad. He had me like, there's a heel hook. He like had me in a heel hook and a freaking leg lock at the same time. It was a bad position, man. Okay. Ty, change the subject. You don't need to fight anyone, homie. Good recipe to staying alive. Make enough money, then just keep a lot of big guys around you. My dad taught me that. My dad's from Harlem. My dad's like kind of like an OG. He was in prison. That's why I was born in L.A. He'd been stabbed in the stomach. He spent years in prison. He's blind in one eye from a fight. And my dad always hung out with very big guys. And the best way to survive in life, if you go to rough areas, bring 5 or 6 dudes with you. Ideally, guys with messed up noses, thick wrists, cauliflower ears. You'll be good, unless someone has a gun. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Your dad was black. Nope, my dad's from Spanish Harlem. I think 163rd in Lexington or something like that. My family been in Harlem. They're gone now. My dad went to prison, so he left. In an FBI plane, I think, or bus. He was taken by the FBI before I was born. I.e. So that's the formula. A1, A2, A3. Okay, what did I say for $100? What did I say is the best P1? P1. Passive income number 1. What's the best one? What did I say? Is my dad alive? Yes. But he never left the community that he was in prison. He was in prison in Terminal Island, and he's from Long Beach. Never left Long Beach. Ecom, nope. P1, 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 P1. All right. We Follow Love on Instagram. First one I saw says real estate. We Follow Love. I'm sending you $100. $600 more to give. Switching subject. Let's switch the subject. We got a lot of people on YouTube. Between 2,500 and 3,500 live this whole time. Next question for you. What did I say you want to have on Amazon? Not a product, but a what? All right, I'm going to give Facebook and Twitter a chance. You want to have not a product, but a da-da-da. D-D-D. Twitter. Are you there? Twitter is down to 35 people because I guess I forgot to look at Twitter. Sorry, Twitter. My bad. Remember, you only have till Friday at 5 p.m. Hard close on the Amazon test group. You ain't going to learn it. Okay, Carissa the Goat. Carissa the Goat. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got Twitter.
Carissa the Goat, $100. She said brand. It's oversaturated for products on Amazon. It's not oversaturated for brands. I repeat, it is oversaturated for products, but not for brands. It is not for brands. Ty, I am thirsty. Okay, good. Hunger and thirst for knowledge. Good marketing. How much we have left to give? 500? 500. What's the name of the website my friends built to do hair extensions? It's not this one. What's the name? I'm headed over to Facebook now. Facebook. Somebody said catchy profile. Nope. What's the name of it? Facebook. Ty looks different today. Do I look different today? How do I look different today? People keep saying that. Maybe I'm wearing brown. Luxy Hair. Jason Situation Jones. I like that. Did you get that from, what's the guy that was the Situation? Remember that show? He had abs. Jersey Shore. We got the Jersey Shore on here. $100. Okay, let's head over to, we did Facebook, we did Twitter. $100 on Instagram. No, let's go to YouTube next. I think Instagram won less. Instagram. Who is the best person to partner with? Well, let me just say best. Who's a great person to partner with so you don't have to build your own website? Myrna, somebody said. No. YouTube. Who's the best person? If you don't want to build a website and you want to sell online, who's the best person to partner with? Somebody said Mike Cook. Malik Patel. Got it. Jeff Bezos. Malik Patel. Here's the thing. Malik, you won, but you got to leave an email address here as a comment or we can't find you on YouTube. YouTube's DM system is garbage. Let's head over to Instagram. Somebody said Mark Zuckerberg. No, you can't. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't have an e-com platform. I said the economy goes into a period of contraction and then what? What do we just do?
YouTube.
Instagram. It goes through. No, I'm going to do my Snapchat. Go to my Snapchat at Ty Lopez right now. It goes through a period not of contraction, but of Snapchat is at Ty Lopez. I'm going to check it right here. You can do it with me. Give it a second. Contraction. It turns into. All right, it's going to start coming in real fast. We'll blur the screen in a second. Let's see if anybody's getting it yet. Uh-oh. It's about to. It's all right. It's already frozen. Yeah. Snapchat, I think, is having a little hard time with their servers these days. They're not quite making as much money anymore. All right, I got to close all my Snapchat. Head over to my Snapchat for a millisecond or grab your friend's phone. $100. A period of contraction, and then the economy goes into a period of, survey says, let's go, if anybody got it. Oh, man. You literally can jam. See, we're getting 5 per second. So once inflation, close. Inflation's one way, I said. There you go. Nawal M, expansion. All right. Remind me to airdrop you that. Nawal, I'll just say it. You won. Oh, man, now it's frozen. Dang it. You can destroy Snapchat with these things. 100 for Snap. Let's head over to, all right, let's head to my Instagram main. Not on live. Go here to my main Instagram. I just made a post right here about BlackRock. Whoever leaves the correct answer on this post right here, what was the guy's name that I said almost broke my leg because I punched him in the head? And he's a Hall of Fame. You got to go right here. Leave it as a comment. I'm going to look at my little activity. We got activity. People are liking it. I'll give you a second to get over there. Somebody wrote expansion. That was the last giveaway. Come on, let's go. In the meanwhile, more important than me giving you a fish, $100, teaching you to fish. I see the right answers on YouTube, but as I said, you got to be doing it on Instagram. Comment. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to go over there. In the meanwhile, Hagen Machado. No, Hagen was the guy who was going to save me. The guy who was putting me in a leg lock was The Rock. Randy Orton, somebody said. Is it Randy Orton? What was it? Randy Orton's WWE, right?
I don't know.
Look up. Randy Orton's a wrestler.
Randy Orton? It's not a very wrestling sounding name. For the WWE.
Randy Orton.
No wonder I don't know them.
Who's commenting with the right answer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Randy Orton. That guy. Somebody said your ex. What's the username for IG? I'm going to give you 1,000,000 guesses. When you're on Ty Lopez's YouTube, I'll give you 1,000,000 guesses what my Instagram is. Okay, here we go. Whichever one Bad rootin'. Almost. I'm refreshing again. There we go. My Sean Thaden. The Dawn. From Vegas. $100. I'll screenshot this. My Sean to Dawn. I'll reply to you. You $100.
Just hit 10% better.
Okay, we're almost done. How much more do I have to give away?
100.
I've done this. I've done that. Okay, we're going to do a Twitter one. Go follow my @TyLopez verified Twitter. If you already follow, like. Either follow or like it.
Is it spelled the same way?
Spelled the same. My name is always spelled the same. Follow me right there. Boom, boom, boom. Or like or retweet anything. You don't have to do anything this time. I'm just going to pick somebody who follows or likes. I'm going to look here in a minute in my notifications. I'm going to pick one person who followed or liked. So if you already like me, if you already follow, then just like or retweet. Who won that? I just showed you. I commented on my Instagram who won. I'm going to give you guys a second. Who's following? I see people starting to follow. Ty, what is the scope of making big money in the energy industry in the future? Alternative energy is going to be big, man. It's going to be big. Whether it's solar, everything related to energy is going to be massive. Whether it's conserving energy, conserving fossil fuel, or expanding fossil fuel, both of them are going to go up. People are going to do both. People are going to do both. Both. Fossil fuel is just too addictive for people, and in some places it's very cheap, but it's in other places it's becoming very expensive. So now you see solar, you see wind expanding in the United States. You go to Europe, there's a bridge between Denmark and Sweden. You drive over that bridge to Malmo, Sweden. There's huge windmills out in the middle of the ocean. I think it's cool, man. I was like, that's where you should put all the windmills, where it's not ugly. You stick them out there in the ocean. Although the ocean's very powerful, can snap them sometimes. Okay, let's see who's winning this on Twitter. Just following me or liking. I'm closing my eyes. I'm refreshing. The first person that I see. Here we go. Felipe Pobleton Leone. $100. You followed me. Joined August 2011. I screenshot. Yeah. How much more money I got? Okay. Before I go, you have exactly, roughly, depending on your time zone, let's just call it, 24 hours. Amazon sales blueprint closes. I told you, for some of you, mark my words. I've been telling people this. This is the biggest day of your life financially. Not for everybody, but for those people who really apply this stuff, I only bring in teachers that are actually making money. No people who are just professors. No people just teaching you how to book other people's material. They're teaching it themselves, what they've done, their case study, okay? And somebody, it's funny, I just met somebody. Oh, when I was at Grant Cardone's conference, a girl flew all the way from India. And I'm going to release a video in the next week or two. She said, Ty, I want you to know, biggest day of you did one of these live calls. I remember the date, Ty. She said it was February 2018, about a year ago. She goes, I wrote down the day. I got in, and at that time, we were doing an e-com, like a drop shipping program, a little different than Amazon, but similar principle. She got in, and she said now she's making $4,000 to $5,000 US in India. She said, let me put that in perspective, Ty. I went to one of the top business schools, she told me, in India. When she graduated, she got a good job that was offering her $700 a month for full-time work. She's making almost 5 times that. She's making roughly, after taxes, let's say 5, 6, 7 times that. Depends on the month. And she said, I flew all the way here to the Grant Cardone conference because I can afford it now. And I don't have to rely on my family. This thing works. Andre said, love this guy. Thank you. Joel Gonzalez, he said he thinks you saw that. Yeah. So these are real stories. They ain't made up stories. People used to think I made up these stories and had actors. But after me putting thousands on my Snapchat, not 10, not 20. I see some people teaching business stuff and they're like, here's my top 20 results. I'm like, I can't even follow them all. There's so many. But it's the best part of my life, really, in terms of my altruistic stuff. Like, I like giving people money. I've given away a crazy amount of money. I gave away 10 or 12 cars the other year. Like, I've given away so much stuff. But the coolest part is not giving somebody a fish. It's when now I see that people know how to fish for themselves. This program is for real. Amazon is for real. Krish Munot, here's somebody right here. Ty, your Airbnb home sharing course is amazing. Got 2 clients already. He actually says it's swell. Okay? If you don't believe that Amazon works, just look who's the richest person in the world. And remember, the way Jeff Bezos gets rich is he takes a portion of your money that you create on Amazon. So it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not network marketing. It's not an MLM. It's a simple affiliate system. Everything you sell betters his life. And so you make an ally out of the richest man in the world who has the most resources of any human in history. And he's got a website. And he'll partner with you. Why wouldn't you sell something on Amazon? It just doesn't make sense to me unless you're sheep. Unless you're sheeple, you know?
Just so you know, if battery dies, we won't be able
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to wrap it. Go ahead and wrap it up on Instagram. Click the link. Go to mytylopez.com. It's right in the home page.